Sometimes, the worst thing you can have is time to think. Time to look back on where you've been, where you're going, highs and lows. Simply put, the good and the bad. But sometimes you have no choice but to look back at things. Sometimes you have to look back and realize just how little things can change if you don't force them to. You see yourself working the same boring job, finally realizing how long it's been a part of your life and how nothing changes around you except your clothes and the decorations, which really only changed because the holidays repeat in their own little way. Then you start to see the other side of things, how moments just blend together and become one great piece of you that doesn't seem to really move. You see the days, the weeks, even the years as the same boring thing. The only difference is being the assignments from school that drive you nuts, and the happier times that ultimately come and go so fast that they get drowned out by the repetition. Granted, you get to go home, relax, enjoy a bit of freedom, but even those moments become clones of one another, keeping you trapped in your boring loop of questions. Can I make my life better? When will I finally get to do what I really want? Is there even a point in trying anymore? You never know the answers, but you don't stop asking. And yet you don't fight to get an answer either. You just sit, waiting to turn into a shell of the last version of you, creating one pointless moment after another. And when you leave those supposedly carefree moments behind you, that's when you realize just how little it changed from the day before. The little moments don't change the story. It's always the same. And even though it makes you want to do better, you wonder if you can. You make half an effort to use your time wisely, study to get better grades, decide how to change yourself, even make life better. But does it ever really change the day-to-day? You still come right back. You still see the same things. You still lose yourself in the monotony. And by the end, you're right back where you began. No idea how long it's really been since the last time you thought about things. Wondering if you make better decisions the next time you sit back to think of it all. Or if you just find that time repeats itself, even when you try to break the cycle.